Hello, and welcome to HistoryPod Extra. This weekend sees the Centennial commemoration of Ireland's 1916 Easter Rising. The armed insurrection began on Easter Monday, which, due to Easter being a movable feast as a result of its relationship to the lunar calendar, in 1916 fell on the 24th of April. Rather than being linked to this specific date, however, annual commemorations take place during Easter week, which is why it's being commemorated this weekend. The Easter Rising was launched with the aim of securing an independent Irish Republic. The uprising was organised by the 7 members of the Military Council of the Irish Republican Brotherhood and brought together over 1,200 men and women from the Irish Volunteers and other organisations in an attempt to overthrow British rule. After their initial success of taking control of key defensible locations in Dublin, the rebels issued the Proclamation of the Irish Republic and established a Provisional Government. The Proclamation was read by Patrick Pearse outside the rebels' newly established headquarters at the General Post Office, and it took the British and many Dubliners completely by surprise. When the British did act, however, they did so decisively. Martial law was declared on Tuesday evening, and within just a few days, more than 16,000 British troops had been brought into the city. When the Provisional Government surrendered on the 29th of April, at least 485 people had lost their lives and 2,600 were injured. The vast majority of those both killed and wounded were civilians. Of the more than 3,000 people arrested in the aftermath of the rising, 15 of the most prominent were executed within 2 weeks. A further 1,400 were imprisoned in England under the terms of the Defence of the Realm Act, many without having stood trial. While the rising itself had actually won very little support from most Dubliners, the British reaction to it helped to build more popular support for Irish independence. The Sinn Féin Republican Party went on to win a landslide victory in the general election of 1918.